name is Caleb Donegan, and I'm the Vice President of Marketing here at Vacasa. Today I'm going to share an overview of Vacasa's guest marketing strategy, which is based on two primary pieces: channel partners and direct marketing. Together, these are the two big ways that we generate revenue for your home. First, what do we mean when we refer to channel partners? We're referring to Airbnb, Booking.com, Homes and Villas by Marriott International, and Vrbo, as well as other sites that advertise properties, but don't necessarily handle the housekeeping, the maintenance, and the guest care. Vacasa works directly with the world's top vacation rental websites, giving your home maximum visibility across the web. For many of these sites, including Airbnb and Vrbo, we're their largest single supplier of properties. This gives us some unique advantages, including a direct account manager, which we work with regularly to make sure our inventory is favorably positioned when guests search on these websites. We get to be on the front lines of changes that can further improve revenue for our inventory on these sites. From piloting new features to doing regular A/B testing, where we're testing one marketing approach against another to gauge performance. Unlike many companies in our vacation rental space, our inventory syncs directly with these major partner sites. This means that anytime we edit your listing on our end, those changes automatically push out everywhere your home is featured, so it's always up to date. Channel partners allow us to cast a wide net and display your home to many different types of guests. Each channel partner has a unique audience that uses their site. And by distributing our inventory broadly, we ensure that your home gets in front of the right guests no matter where they are searching. Reviews and ratings can have a major influence on buying behavior, especially online. A recent Nielsen study found that 73% of respondents use reviews to make purchasing decisions. We have a team dedicated to reputation management and, perhaps even more importantly, review solicitation. Vacasa follows up with all our guests to gather their review, good or bad. Positive reviews, of course, encourage more people to book your home. And we respond to negative feedback too, so we can identify and promptly resolve any issues. Finally, on booking channels, we also review guests that stay in your home. This can increase the number of reviews we receive in return, and at the same time, helps protect against any future problem guests. Now that we've covered channel partners, let's talk about the second important piece of our strategy: direct marketing. In addition to strong channel partner relationships and performance, we also have a strong e-commerce presence on our own website, Vacasa.com, as well as through our guest mobile app. We've invested heavily in Vacasa.com and our mobile app over the last few years, and have seen tremendous success. Vacasa has an in-house guest marketing team whose primary focus is to generate traffic to Vacasa.com, convert that traffic into guests at your home, and then make sure that in the future, those guests come back to Vacasa.com when they look to take their next vacation. Our marketing efforts include search engine optimization, or SEO, search engine marketing, or SEM, paid social, remarketing ads, and email. Most importantly, all these marketing efforts are done at the local level, not at the national level, which we'll get into a little bit later. Search engine optimization, or SEO, is the practice of increasing the quantity and the quality of traffic to your website through organic search results. What does that mean? It basically means optimizing our website for search engines, primarily Google, so it shows up in a high position in search results. The closer our website appears to the top of Google search results, the more clicks we get and the more guests see your home. Our professional SEO team works daily to make sure that the pages on Vacasa.com rank at the top of Google search results. This team tracks over 5,000 keywords, with keywords specific to states, cities, destinations, and even down to neighborhoods. As a result, Vacasa.com ranks either first or second in overall market share on Google, as we tend to trade places with Vrbo for those first and second slots. Each locale has unique characteristics, such as what guests in the area most commonly call a vacation rental there. Here are just a few examples of those differences. One size does not fit all. Guests might search for Shaver Lake cabins, but for Cape Cod cottages, and all our marketing efforts reflect that. By reviewing and optimizing keywords we can use for each market, we can tailor our efforts to these nuances, rather than taking a blanket approach. And the result is millions of new, highly targeted guests finding our site each month. Search engine marketing, or SEM, is the process by which we purchase targeted inventory at the top of Google. Our strategy is to have both an SEM ad and/or an organic SEO listing on the first page of Google results for all of our markets. Again, our focus is purely local. Every market gets an individualized strategy and attention, and results are measured at the market level. SEM allows us to pull levers not present in other types of marketing because we are bidding on traffic and can increase or decrease that bid. Vacasa spends millions of dollars each year marketing homes through this specific strategy. We also get a lot of questions from homeowners about how their specific home is being marketed. Remarketing is one of many ways we do that, and one of the most effective. Remarketing is targeting a user with ads based on their browsing history. Whatever they browsed, we keep marketing it back to them. So, if a guest has viewed your home on our site or browsed homes in the same area, ads follow them across other websites and social media. These ads are hyper-local and show individual homes in the guest's area of interest. Remarketing sees one of the highest conversion rates of any marketing activity, on average 9 times higher than our other advertising efforts. We aim to be as targeted as possible with our guest marketing. We have made all our guest communications personalized rather than sending the same marketing materials to all guests in our database. To support this mission, we invested heavily in creating proprietary marketing tools with 3 things in mind: segmentation, personalization, and automation. First is segmentation. With an email list in the millions of records, it wouldn't give us a good return to send out blasts that are not relevant to most of the audience. We built segmentation tools, unique to our system, that help us divide guests into relevant groups before we market to them. For instance, we segment guests by where they live, where they've booked before, what channel partner they booked with, or how many guests they've traveled with in the past. This ensures the next step works properly. That next step is personalization. We use those segments to send each marketing piece to the guest it's most relevant for. Your home is more likely to be booked when we can put it in front of not just the most people, but the right people. And finally, automation is what makes this all possible. By automating these efforts, we're able to execute personalized marketing campaigns at great scale across our thousands of homes. What we can do with the click of a button, it would take a person weeks or longer to set up manually. One example is automating our paid advertising. We developed proprietary technology that automatically bids on Google Ads at the local level, planting Vacasa homes at the top of Google when we can get the most bang for the buck. We use the probability of a user booking in a certain area based on where the user lives. For example, Vail units are more likely to be booked by people who live in Denver, so we bid more to advertise to those folks versus people who live in, say, Phoenix. The goal here is to get what we think of as incremental reservations. That is, bookings you would not have otherwise gotten without this action. This is one way we can also help fill any gaps in your calendar. Another example is our automated email system. This tool allows us to send emails dynamically every day to different guest segments. Examples of this can be sending emails to guests that feature homes and markets within driving distance of their address, or sending out a last-minute weekend destination idea that's near where they've stayed with us before. Each guest will receive content that's unique and, more importantly, relevant to them. We send over 2 million emails each week this way, all of which are local and targeted. I'll close with a couple of things you can do that will help keep your listing front and center for guests. If you have a website or Instagram handle that you use to promote your home, it's important to include the link to your Vacasa.com listing for easy booking. And second, if you're seeing trends in your reviews, such as the mattress needs to be replaced or the kitchen wasn't very well appointed, consider making the changes necessary to attract more guests. Thank you for joining me today. It's an honor to care for your home.